Sein was raised in a family of tea growers and brings firsthand insight into the structural information gaps that affect smallholder income, particularly the absence of real-time quality measurement at intake. She holds a postgraduate degree in AI and machine learning from Caltech and a master's degree in sustainability, innovation, and technology from Tomorrow University. Sein is co-founder of FarmerPower.ai, an intake-level quality and traceability platform combining AI-driven leaf classification, barcode link match tracking, and hardware-based sorting software to separate primary and secondary leaf before processing. The company is developing a factory leasing model and recurring software services, positioning FarmerPower as a scalable quality infrastructure for origin markets. Startup is currently in prototype development and fundraising stages. Welcome to the T-Biz podcast, and thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you very much for having me and for making time to talk with me today.
Talk to me about your program and help our listeners understand why it's important for Kenya to amplify the richness of its teas and improve the quality.
I also come from a family of tea growers, and I have really witnessed this, how there is a bit of unfairness in the industry towards farmers. And the number one issue that they have is quality. So what we are doing with my project is we aim to improve quality in tea, but this is the vision, but there is so many other things surrounding the quality improvement. For example, we will do quality control at intake rather than it being done at the end of the process where it's already too late to make any changes or to make any improvements. So we do quality control at intake. We also offer 100% traceability. So farmers are aware how their batch performed every single day, real time. They get insights, helpful insights. They get feedback. So this also ensures that they're not getting shortchanged by the industry. They're earning what they deserve, and they're also very well informed. They know how to improve during the next collection cycle. This is how we help the farmers. And then for the factory, after our analysis has been done, we do the sorting for them. So it's like for tea, there is primary and secondary leaves. So instead of processing everything together with the garbage, which usually leads to around 30% of downgrading. So we do the sorting and we process primary leaves separately and secondary leaves separately to guarantee higher volumes in premium tea, and secondary tea will also still find its market.
In conventional factory overflows, green leaf is aggregated and processed together, regardless of variability in plucking standards, moisture levels, or leaf integrity. The result's predictable. High-quality premium leaf is diluted by secondary or coarse material, driving downgrading rates as high as 30%. Because tea quality is path-dependent, largely determined by the integrity of the green leaf at intake, once mixed, value cannot be recovered downstream. Sorting at intake reverses that logic. By separating primary and secondary leaf before processing, factories preserve premium potential rather than dilute it. The impact is both technical and economic. Higher premium yield ratios, cleaner blend formulations, better price realization, and clearer performance feedback for farmers. In short, differentiation replaces dilution. With that context, we asked Sein to explain how the system works to make traceability real for the industry.
Our project has a software and a hardware, and we use computer vision and AI to do the analysis of the tea leaves. And we have tea experts in our team who have helped us identify what makes primary leaf and what makes secondary leaves. With our model, we actually achieve 93% accuracy. So if this is classified as primary leaves, that is over 90% guarantee that will be premium leaf. And then what we do with this information also, we can inform blending, because with tea with blending, you can always know what is it, dust, or is it the bigger particles that make what kind of blend. So all of this information and data can be accessed on our dashboard, which will have different access levels. The board can access it, marketers can access it, the regulators can access it. It will be very open. I think it will literally change the industry, especially in Kenya. I really want the industry to improve. There is a huge quality issue in the Kenyan industry now, and we believe that this can solve that, and also the information gaps that are massive in the industry.
Describe the obstacles to adoption.
I feel like with agriculture and the tea industry, there has not been a lot of technological innovations, especially now, like every other industry is developing and trying to automate a lot of things and just make things a little bit more efficient to help everybody, all stakeholders in the industry. I understand it can be a bit difficult, especially like with agriculture, to automate a lot of things, but the solution we're building, I believe, can, address a few of the challenges that the industry is facing. And I know you address a lot about the unfairness between the producers and the buyers. There is a huge disparity. It's one of the things that we are trying to solve with our system to improve the tea industry is to solve the quality issue. And our whole project is based around quality improvement. So it's software, computer vision plus a hardware, which is a conveyor belt. And I think the number one issue with quality is like farmers do not get feedback real time. So they are basically producing blindly. They have no idea how their tea performs after they send it to the factory. They have no idea how it's sold. They just get a lot of complaints from the factory, from the board, from the industry that quality is bad, but they have no idea how to improve that. So how we are doing that, we will trace. So each bag will have a little barcode, and then when it arrives at the factory, so we have like our own conveyor belt. So when it arrives at the factory, we know whose batch is on the belt at the moment. And then we have trained the model, we have built our model from scratch, and it's classified the leaves based off moisture, number of leaves, size. We have like a list of long attributes that you aggregate the sum, and then you classify them primary and secondary leaves. And then it doesn't end there, secondary leaves separately. And what this does is it ensures that there is high volume of premium tea being processed, because as per my understanding, there is a lot of downgrading happening at the factory already. With tea, the end produce is dependent on the leaves, like 80% of it is dependent on the green leaf.
I think this is a great idea, and I'm sure others in the industry want to help you improve the quality of Kenyan tea. Will you tell our listeners how they can help, what they can do to support your success?
Because we're just under 1 year, so all the information, any articles that you think might help us with our research, as we're still in the prototype development stage, information is what we are seeking, and just to be able to understand the market, just so we know we're very aligned with our vision and the direction we're heading to. We are also in the fundraising stage. So we are doing the prototype testing and development, but we are raising funds and we're open to investors in exchange for equity or grants.
Well, we certainly wish you well. Contact Farmer Power at farmerpower.ai.
Produced by Adavita Studios. Connect your voice to the world.